I still stand with Eren Yeager. Hello everyone, Ren here, or Alias, and today I shall discuss the ending of Attack on Titan. There's gonna be some spoilers later on the video, I'll tell you when. First of all, the pacing. So the pacing on the final episode was quite good. There was never a dull moment. There was never a moment that I thought, oh, just get on with it already. It was all pretty even. And there are some points where I wish like the pace slowed down a bit. But you know, that's just so I could enjoy the moment more. But it was perfect. Just the way they did it. From beginning to end, the 1 hour and 24 minutes, it's Mr. Bones' wild ride. The fun never stops. The second point is the cinematography. So Attack on Titan is known for some action shots. Like the famous Levi entering the bar, where it's like an FOV 200 camera shot with a really deep focus point. And they bring that back on this episode. It is extremely nice. It is extremely nice that finally Mappa could match Studio's Wit's animations, cause every now and then I rewatch Levi versus the Beast Titan just so just to feel hype about something. And this segues into the animation. But more on that later, when I talk about animation. There's one scene where stuff seems bleak, and the use of colors is just black and white, except for one thing on the screen that is colored. And it really shows how like everything, even though everything's bleak, clinging on to this one thing that to be hopeful for. And it is beautifully shot. Now, onto the animation. The animation is fantastic. Finally, as I said before, it finally matches Studio Wit's animations. If you don't know, Studio Wit was the Attack on Titan studio before Mappa took over. They've only matched that level of animation, I think, once, and that was on the previous part of this, the other 1 hour episode. Also, there's almost no use of CG that I can think of. Maybe there was some with animating some Titans. The animation looked kind of wonky. It looked like if I just did this, like on a VR chat avatar. Like, I don't know if it was CG or if they just animated it weird. But if it's CG, it's not PS3 graphics like they did on Season 4 Part 1. Now then, this brings us to the spoiler territory. If you don't want to get spoiled, this ending, it's a fantastic ending. It has no loose ends, almost no question left unturned. You see why the founding Titan, why she was a slave to the King Fritz for 2,000 years. It does get explained. You get to see the Chekhov's guns placed throughout the whole season being used on this episode. And you get to see some fantastic animation shots. The end, I absolutely love the ending, that it was a little bit left ambiguous as to what was gonna happen. Cause on the credits, there's a little kid that goes into a tree. And if you remember on Attack on Titan, Ymir, the founding Titan, she walked into a tree. And she got the Titan power, the gummy worm that is the founding Titan. To see that, it's left ambiguous as of like, will the Titan powers come back to humanity after all these years? Who knows? No one will know. All you know is that humanity is still going after the effects of the rumbling. There is one scene I want to criticize, and it's the Eren crybaby scene. That is the one scene that I'm like, could have changed the dialogue a little bit, because I know it was on the manga probably. Eren Yeager is sitting on the water crying because he wants to be with Mikasa, and he doesn't want her to get another man. He wants her to mourn him for at least 10 years is what he says, and he's just crying and bawling his eyes out. And it was kind of cringy to see, not gonna lie. That is my one criticism of the finale. Overall, if you haven't gotten into Attack on Titan and you don't mind these slight spoilers, I suggest you get into it. It's completed. The ending is satisfying. They didn't pull a Game of Thrones. That was my biggest fear all this time, that they were gonna pull up a Game of Thrones. They didn't. Also, when I wanted to watch the episode, the site kept crashing because everybody wanted to see the episode. One Piece could never. I'm an active One Piece hater. Well, this has been all. This has been Ren, or Alias. Please go watch the ending. Bye bye.